But if they do in fact have the full mid-level exception, then they might be able to sign a guy like Steven Adams. Like I said, coming off a great playoff performance and definitely did make an impact. I mean, hadn't been in the postseason for quite some time now and many had forgotten about him, but he sent a little bit of a reminder this playoff round. Matching up with Golden State, and many thought that would be a bad matchup for him, but he definitely came through for their team, helping them push it to a Game 7, which they unfortunately did not win if you were hoping for a Golden State Warriors downfall. But Steven Adams definitely did make an impact, and well, that's led to many Laker fans wanting him to be either their new starting center or their potential backup center coming off the bench and still filling a fairly big role for their team. But like I said, after that playoff performance, he likely will command a pretty decent contract, and with the Houston Rockets having his full bird rights, they can offer anything up to a max contract, so it definitely could become a bidding war for him, and if the Lakers don't have the full mid-level exception, I really doubt they get him. But if they do in fact have it, definitely think about offering it to Steven Adams or maybe a portion of it to him, coming off a playoff run of averaging roughly 6 points per game, 7 rebounds per game, over 1 block per game, shooting 60% for the field in 22 minutes per game, making an impact on both ends of the court, and definitely from a bruising standpoint. I mean, per 36-minute average, the guy grabbed nearly 15 rebounds per game, over 7 offensive rebounds per game, and made an impact on both ends of the court simply from the way he played and how physical he was on the court. Something that often goes overlooked, and especially against a team like the Warriors, often beating teams from their versatility and speed on the court, and often playing a guy like Steven Adams off the court, but not in that particular matchup. So Adams showing that he's definitely not out of the tank yet, has some left in the tank, is still fairly mobile and can protect the rim a little bit, a great rebounder that'll never leave, a great screen setter, and although maybe not the best lob threat or best overall rim protector, still would be a pretty good fit for a team like the Lakers, would be a great pick and roll partner with Luka Doncic, obviously a great offensive rebounder and a great kick-out guy for their team, and somebody they definitely should keep in mind in my opinion. Maybe not somebody they try to overpay for, definitely wouldn't look to sign and trade for him, which would require a 3-year contract and probably trying to outbid the Houston Rockets. Definitely want Steven Adams, but probably wouldn't go that far with it. But if they do end up with their non-taxpayer mid-level exception, then maybe think about offering it to Steven Adams and trying to take him away from the Rockets. However, like I said, that's definitely not a guarantee for them. Unfortunately, they're probably more likely to end up with the taxpayer mid-level rather than the non-taxpayer mid-level, which again is definitely a really big difference, about a $10 million difference for simply next season, or over a 4-year duration, roughly a $40 million difference. So yeah, that definitely would affect the player they could sign or simply even offer a contract to.